Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing great myself. In today's video, I want to talk about this amazing plant, this miracle plant. It's called Moringa. Yes guys, I went hunting for Moringa and I want to do my own organic Moringa powder, so I'll be using it whenever I want to use it. So I decided to share it with you guys. Okay, so to do this Moringa powder, it is very easy. We all know the benefits of Moringa, guys. Moringa contains almost all the vitamins that we will get in fruits, in our vegetables, and it's even 10 times more than the vitamins you find in the vegetables and in the fruit. So 1 tablespoon of Moringa powder contains a lot of vitamin. This plant right here, it is a miracle plant. It's a miracle plant. The reason why they call it miracle plant is not just because they want to call it miracle plant. It does a lot of wonders. It has a lot of benefits, which I'm not going to go into the benefits in today's video. Today's video, I just want to show you how you can do your own Moringa powder at home. Like if you cannot get access, if you cannot buy organic Moringa powder, which of course is expensive. Meanwhile, this plant, if you're in the area where you can find this plant is mostly found in Africa and in Asia, mostly. A lot of Asians, they use this, and a lot of Africans, they use this as well. So if you can find a tree, if you can lay your hands on this Moringa leaves, it will be great. But if you cannot, then that means you need to get it online, or you can get it in whatever area you are. You can buy the organic Moringa powder there. But here in this video, I want to show you, if you have access to Moringa tree, you can go ahead and do your own organic Moringa powder at home. Usually all the trees that you will see, and it's mostly organic, guys. The way they grow it, anywhere you find Moringa tree, is mostly organic. So to do the Moringa powder, the steps are very simple and very easy. So what you will do when you get this Moringa leaves, and another thing, guys, if you have this Moringa leaves and you will see the yellow ones, all these yellow leaves there, if you don't want this, right, you make sure you take out all the yellow leaves. All right, you want all of the fresh Moringa leaves. Look at this leaf very well. Some people don't know Moringa leaves, how it looks like. Take a good look at this Moringa leaves. You might have the tree right in front of you, right beside of you, and you do not know that it is Moringa. Okay, so when you get these Moringa leaves, what you do, you wash it clean. Make sure you wash it very clean. The reason why you're washing it is because of the dust, the ants. You know, a lot of birds can even poop on the leaves, so you just want to wash it and take out all the dirt, making sure that it is very clean. And next thing, you make sure you take out the leaves from the stems. It's very easy to take them out like this. Okay, you want to make sure you take out the leaves from the stems here. And you put them on the tray, which I'm going to show you right now. So what you do, you just take out after you've washed your leaf, and when you wash it, you want to make sure that you dry it on the cloth. Right, spray a cloth there and put the leaves there so that it can easily get dry. So once the water has come out of the leaves, you just take it out of this stem, because we don't want any strong stem into what we'll be using for our powder. These little stems here, these ones, they are fine. Okay, we don't want the big stem, so you can just do that. So how you're going to dry this, you make sure you don't put it on the direct sunlight. We don't want sunlight. Sunlight is going to kill all the nutrients that these leaves contain. We don't want sunlight. You can just put it in a cool place in your house, out of sunlight, guys. If you're living in a country where it's very hot and the sun rays, they actually come, like they reflect into your house. There's no way you can avoid the sun rays. Make sure when you put this on a tray, you take a cloth and you cover it so that the sunlight doesn't affect the leaves, so it doesn't kill the nutrients, right? Because we want all the nutrients into the leaves even when it is dry. Okay, so it is very easy. You just take out what you want and you throw this part because we don't want that. How long it's going to take you to dry the leaves depend really on where you live, depend on the area where you find yourself. If your area is very hot, you can take about 2 days, 3 days. You know, if you live in the area where it's not hot, you can take about 4 to 5 days. So how long you will take to dry these moringa leaves entirely depends on the temperature of where you are at the time when you want to dry these leaves. There's no specific time frame to dry these moringa leaves. It just depends on the temperature. So this is it, guys. I'm just go straight ahead and do this off camera, and I'll show you what I've got. The leaves, right? And this is another tray. They're all very big trays, so I have 2 trays. So I have 2 trays of the moringa leaves. This is day 1 of me trying to dry my moringa leaves. It doesn't look fresh like yesterday when I made the video. Okay, so it's already started to getting dry. This is just the first day. Alright, so we want to make sure we dry it until we can hear the crispy sound, you know. This is the 3rd day of me drying these moringa leaves, guys. You can hear the sound, right? The sound of the dry leaves. The leaves are dry now, so I'm just going to blend that into a powder form. All you need to do is just to put in some of the dry leaves into the grinder, and then you blend it. So this is what we have. Look at how green that moringa leaves look. Very fresh and very green. So I'm just going to grind the rest off camera, and I will come back to you with the final products. So this is my moringa powder. As you can see, this is the quantity that I got, almost 500 grams of moringa powder. Wow, organic moringa powder, guys. It's very easy to do a moringa powder, and this one I kept it whenever I want to do anything like soup. I'll use this one for my cooking, so I kept the dry leaves. If you do your organic moringa powder like this, or you do the dry leaves like this to use it in your food, in your cooking, you can keep it for as long as you want. It doesn't have any shelf life. It doesn't have any expiring date. You know, make sure, the only thing you have to make sure that you let the leaves dry very well. This one took me 3 days for it to get dry, and remember, you don't have to dry it under direct sunlight. Okay, so it depends on your location. Make sure you dry it very well. Once it is dry, you can keep it for as long as you want. This is the powder, and this is the leaves. I'm going to be using the leaves, so I'll keep it like this, and I'll have this powder, which I'm going to show you in another video how you can use this organic moringa powder to rip off the benefits that moringa has. I'm going to show you in another video, so you can go ahead and get moringa leaves and do your own organic moringa powder at home. At least you know the process, you know how you made it, you are sure of it, and of course it's also inexpensive. It's not expensive, it's quite easy and simple to make your own moringa powder. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching this video. Do not forget to drop a comment down below this video if you have any inquiries or any questions that you want to ask me. So guys, I hope that you enjoy watching this video. I will see you again in my next one. To have a blessed day. Bye.